Good morning, Aries. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your bonus reading. I normally do it one way. This week, we're going to just do a Celtic cross to see what you need to know about this weekend. And at the end, I will do pull cards for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which will be July 4th, 5th, and 6th, right? So this is your 4th of July weekend. Okay, Aries? All right, let's shuffle one more time, and we will just do this instead. Okay. That was a terrible shuffle. Okay. Here we go. For my Aries. Aries, Aries. Okay. Let's see. What you got this weekend? What's the issue? What's the situation? We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, every card has a ton of meanings. In this particular depiction of the Six of Pentacles, if you look at it, this is one person. I think that's you. And this person is giving to two. It does not have to mean that you're in a marriage and you're having an affair. That's not what it has to mean. It can, but that's not what it has to mean. It can mean that you have too much stress, you have work and kids, whatever it is, you're being pulled in too many different directions and you're being stretched too thin, and so that everybody is kind of paying for it, right? You're not able to focus on anybody and give them actually what they want or need or deserve right now because you're being pulled in too many different ways. So that is the issue we're dealing with, okay? You have to draw in the rest of the fill in the blanks here as far as what things are pulling you in different directions, but that is what seems to be happening here. Okay, so what's the obstacle? The King of Wands. Okay, the Six of Pentacles with the King of Wands makes me think that possibly you could be, well, you're very charismatic. Natural born leader, you are somebody who is very adventuresome. Sometimes in your shadow side, you can be somewhat self-serving and somewhat inconsiderate. Sometimes, not always. But possibly you are not bothering to take into account or be mindful of what other people are feeling about the fact that you're being spread so thin. How's that? That was a nice way to put that, wasn't it? At any rate, just understand that nobody is getting as much of you as they signed up for. So it's kind of like you're breadcrumbing everybody or everything. Could be person, place, thing. You're breadcrumbing everything to try to be everywhere, but in the end, nobody's getting what they wanted. So everybody's upset. You know what I mean? It's time to prioritize what you have going on. That will make your life much more streamlined, much easier, is what I see. Okay, so what do we need to focus on? The Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm trying as hard as I can to make this about something other than what I feel like it's about. But in the end, Aries, it looks as though you have got yourself in a situation where you have some sort of a commitment to one individual person, we'll say. And I do believe you care about that person. I absolutely do, okay? That person you care about. But you also know how much that person cares about you. And for that reason, I feel like you are not giving them the attention that they signed up for, that the attention that they deserve, the attention that they want, okay? Because you know they're not going anywhere, which is incredibly inconsiderate of you. But anyways, we'll just push past that because I don't think you're necessarily doing all this on purpose, okay? All right, there we go. That's how far we got on that, okay? Now, what is spreading you too thin? That I don't know. It could be your job is too much. I don't know what it is. Your kids, your hobbies, I don't know, okay? But whatever it is, this person isn't getting what they want, and you are doing it repeatedly to this person because you know they're not going to go anywhere, okay? All right, what is it you need to leave behind? Gosh, darn it. Okay. So what you need to leave behind is a Queen of Wands. So this could be an attitude, a self-serving attitude where you have this thing where you're going to go get what you want, and that's that, and you don't bother to think about what's happening with this person down here. Possible. Actually, that's got to be what it is, right? It's just I don't know what it is that you went after that you want. For some of you, it's another person. Doesn't have to be another person, though. It could be something else. But whatever it is, you've decided you want that. That is your main focus right now. And therefore, you are leaving this, which you're kind of committed to, just out there. Just not paying much attention to it at all. Is what these cards are saying. Okay? All right. Here we go. Alrighty, what's your strength here? Your strength is that you're the King of Cups. Your strength is that this person right here is not only your divine counterpart, but this person is somebody who has let themselves be vulnerable enough to give you control of the emotions within your dynamic. And you are using that to your advantage. This is where things happen where you're not being mindful of the other person who allowed you to have that kind of control in your dynamic. You're not being mindful of how this affects them. And that is grade 8 racking up bad karma. Okay, that's not a positive place to go in. It kind of goes back to what you've been taught your whole life, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I assure you, you would not want to be standing in your partner's shoes being treated the way she's being treated, or he's being treated, whoever it is. Okay, all right, let's keep going. What do we got in the near future? The Hangman. You're stuck. You're going to be stuck with a ton of bad karma is what you're going to be stuck with. You're also doing all this because you feel this person is stuck. And I assure you they are not as stuck as you think they are if you continue doing what you're doing. It doesn't look like, okay? All right, here we go. What's the advice? The advice is to remember that this is where your emotional fulfillment lays. This is what you promise yourself to, okay? Unless you want to break that off. If you want to break that off, then so be it. But in the situation you're in right now, that's not what you're doing. And what you're doing seems not fair. If this is your reading, okay? This is for Aries. I don't know. This is what I got right now. Okay, what is the atmosphere? 5 of Wands. You are conflicted. You have inner conflict about this, and that is because you know that you're not being right to this person. Period. End of conversation, okay? What is your greatest fear? 4 of Pentacles. Well, your greatest fear has a lot to do with 4 of Pentacles, has a lot to do with your stability and your money. You're worried about money and stability and what your life would be like if this person was to take your home base. Basically, this is what this person takes care of, is your home base. All right, what's the outcome? The Magician. What that means is you are manifesting the life that you want. Just remember that. Say that back to yourself and understand what that means. So if this life is getting all screwed up right now, that's what you manifested. Okay? So you have to fix it then, right? This is you. This is what you're doing, not somebody else. This is your deal. Okay? Somebody entrusted you with that kind of power in this dynamic. So if you're abusing it or not taking care of it or not doing what you're supposed to do, then it is you that has to fix it, right? Okay, that's what I see. Don't kill the messenger. Okay, what do we got for Friday? I've got 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you need to make decisions. You do. You need to make decisions or you stand a good chance of somebody walking away. People are getting tired is what it feels like. Okay, Saturday, I've got the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. You are starting to view this person as a heavy burden. There couldn't be a statement more unfair, period. Okay? There you go. The 9 of Swords, you're stressed out about it. And then I have Sunday, where I have the 6 of Wands and the Hierophant. You're very concerned about what people are thinking or saying about your higher level of commitment. I think you're caring about what the wrong people say, think, or feel. Okay? You really need to sit down for a minute, get grounded, and reassess that. And figure out which people matter and which people don't. Because the people that mind don't matter. And the people that matter won't mind. As far as other people go and what they think of your relationships, okay? The only person that should really matter is the person that's in the relationship with you. Right? If you think about it. All right, well, that is what I have for you. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I should quit saying that. I just wish I could give everybody happy-go-lucky, wonderful readings, and sometimes the readings I get I know are not necessarily the ones that y'all want, but it is the one they give me, so that's all I can do with that. There you go. All right, no matter what the cards say, go make it the best weekend you can. Be careful with the fireworks, and thanks for everything. All right, take care.